Welcome to Puerto Rico, nestled between the Atlantic Ocean and the Caribbean Sea, just east of the Dominican Republic. This vibrant Caribbean island is home to over 3 million people. Known for its beaches and lush landscapes spread across roughly 3,400 square miles, Puerto Rico attracts millions of visitors every year. But that's not all this U.S. territory has to offer. While many might opt to visit its capital city of San Juan, venturing outside will draw you even closer to the island's rich history. A history shaped by a unique mix of indigenous Taínos, Spanish, and African influences. And so, we begin our journey 15 miles away in the town of Loíza. Located along the island's northern coast, Louisa is known for its strong African heritage. This community is rich in culture, and one of the ways their African traditions are kept alive is through the soulful rhythmic beats of Bomba.
It's a conversation with the dancers, and they play the bomba. My family, especially my grandfather, we have a very, very strong African influence. It's very important for this part in Loíza, in Puerto Rico, Loíza.
Bomba, a musical art form born from the resilience of enslaved Africans, was a way for sugarcane plantation workers to express emotions like sadness and anger, but also joy during celebrations. Today, bomba remains an essential part of Puerto Rico's culture, passed down from generation to generation.
My family, Familia Yara, I play bomba with the last 65 years. Around the world, Puerto Rico, United States, different parts in the world, it goes to the traditional music, bomba.
For Tito Ayala, who has been playing bomba since he was 5, this musical tradition runs deep in his veins thanks to his grandparents, mother, and uncle who taught him everything he knows. Now he spends his days teaching bomba to others, keeping the legacy alive.
I teach people in Boston, Massachusetts. I live in Boston for the last 42 years. I play with Harvard University. I play for Berkeley Performance Center. That's very important for me and my family. My daughter's in Boston, that's bomba. I got three grandsons, but don't play bomba.
A home Tito loves with all his heart, even after Hurricane Maria tore through Puerto Rico in 2017, devastating his family's house.
Everything, the house, the people who have food, who have electricity, water for 6 months. Now, it help the people, but not too much. A little money. Somebody put in the ceiling in the house, and they put in the other here, the window, everything is gone.
Tito says he eventually saved up $5,000 to fix his own home, but the house where his grandmother once lived remains in need of major repairs.
I'm waiting. That's it. Waiting. Pray to God. One day God brings somebody. Hey, I want to try to fix your house. But that's 7 years ago. Nobody coming. Only one time.
Wow.
Yeah. But thank you for God for everything.
Yeah.
You know? One day God help my family.
Still for Tito, his love for Louisa is undying. The connection he feels to his African roots remains strong, and he dreams of one day learning more from the source.
One day I want to go to Africa, but learn, play with other people, play different rhythm. He play together, that's the same. But he got big drums with a stick, a small drum, much more drum. It's very similar. And the ladies putting the thing in the top, the clothes, the colors, the dance is very similar from the bomba in Loíza. That's what happened. Loíza, it got that very rich for the traditional African and the music.
And while the music is the beating heart of this community, African influence also flows through Puerto Rico's kitchens. Dishes like mofongo, made with mashed plantains, are popular staples that reflect the island's cultural diversity. So to get a taste of these traditions, I made my way to Culinary U, an annual event at Wyndham Rio Mar Resort, where the best chefs from Puerto Rico and beyond come together to showcase their culinary artistry. From local dishes to international flavors, this event is a food lover's paradise.
We love to eat and drink in Puerto Rico. It's part of our DNA. So we love to taste foods from all over the world in addition to our cuisine that anybody that comes to Culinary U will be able to taste.
And that's exactly what hundreds of attendees were able to do during this 3-day extravaganza of workshops and cooking demonstration.
And then we're gonna add a little bit of bacon for delays, a little bit of fish stock.
Executive Chef Ramon Carrillo, it was important to stick to his Puerto Rican roots.
We are a mix. We got a little bit of the African cuisine, we got a little bit of the Indian cuisine, native cuisine, and we got some of the Spanish cuisine. That's make our blend unique. When you travel in the whole Caribbean, you go to Jamaica, you go to Cuba, you go to Haiti, you feel like all that connection between us, all different races, come along and come together.
His dishes at Culinary U reflected that rich blend of flavors.
I use coconut milk, fresh coconut milk. I just squeeze it this morning. Yeah. In the top, I'm gonna put a little bit of ginger. Yeah, a little ginger to give a little bit of spice.
Growing up with his grandmother, Ramon says seeing her cook for family and friends inspired him to pursue a now almost 30-year career that consists of sharing love through food.
When I share my knowledge and my flavors, I share my love. And I understand in the bottom of my heart, love is everything when you cook. I think that's why everybody loves your grandmother food, because you make it with love for the family. So I think that's it, that's the key.
But before all the food tasting went down, Culinary U kicked off the festivities with this blindfolded experience hosted by Don Q, one of Puerto Rico's top rums.
So basically this right now we're doing the hair incense, and then you're gonna go to the feeling, and then the smell, and then finally the taste and the vision.
So you know I had to try it for myself. And I'm gonna be honest, I really had no clue what was happening. And I'm totally blind. Once the blindfold was on, I really couldn't see a thing. And trying to capture this all by myself,
I don't know where the camera's facing. It's pointing at me? Okay.
You good? Okay, right on.
was a lot. Ooh. Okay.
It's good, right? Did you like it?
That was crazy. But nonetheless, a very different and cool experience. Ooh, this is nice. Thank you. Then I headed to the ballroom to indulge in another experience, this time with wine and food. Everything smells so good. Alright guys, so I finally got my glass, and it already came with some champagne in it. So, I'm gonna take my little sippy sip. And I was able to speak one pairing. I really have no idea what this is. So it's definitely a port. And it's like it has like sprinkled bacon on top of it. On top of like a fancy cracker is the best way I can describe this. But this is, oh my God, the flavors in it, like cilantro and some other spices, so flavorful. Oh my God.
I want you
I know I got food all over my face. But it wasn't just about the food. The location of Culinary U made the experience even more special. Nestled between the Atlantic Ocean and El Yunque Rainforest, the Wyndham Rio Mar resort provides a stunning backdrop for this gastronomic celebration. Spanning 600 acres of pristine coastline and lush tropical forests, the Wyndham Rio Mar resort is a luxurious haven. Whether you're taking in the scenery from one of the 2 golf courses, enjoying a relaxing day at the spa, or just unwinding on the beach, this resort offers the perfect blend of adventure and tranquility.
We're on the foot of the Yunque, the only tropical rainforest in North America. So on one side, we have the beautiful Yunque, which goes back thousands and thousands of years. And on the other side, we have the beautiful Atlantic Ocean. So we're actually nestled like between heaven and earth.
With over 400 rooms, 13 tennis courts, 3 pools, and a range of dining options, Wyndham Rio Mar Resort is an oasis where guests can experience the best of Puerto Rico, both in terms of luxury and culture. And for those looking to explore nature, the resort offers easy access to El Yunque Rainforest. So it was only right for me to make the trip into El Yunque with with Francisco Rosario as my guide.
All right, guys, we going up in a few minutes.
This is the main entrance.
This is
one of the entrances.
Is the main entrance. This is a neighborhood, Palmer, in our language. Palmer. Palmer. Part of the railroad system many years ago was here. When Puerto Rico used to have a train in the sugarcane days. See, just a little bit of rain, just a couple of minutes, and check this out.
Yeah.
Split out a lot, huh?
This is Road 191, and the river comes over, and it gets flooded. You can't drive.
Oh, wow.
When it rains,
And this road we're driving on, Francisco says it's 15 miles long and was built during the Great Depression.
Do the houses get flooded too? If the streets are getting flooded?
It doesn't get all the way to the other side.
Okay.
But believe me, you need a jet ski to go through here.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
As Puerto Rico's only tropical rainforest, El Yunque is a natural gem that nourishes both the island's ecosystem and its people.
We have 21 different forests in Puerto Rico, but the rainforest is the only one protected by the federal government. It's the only one you are able to experience a day with a lot of heavy rain, and you can also experience a day with a beautiful sunny day. Besides that, we have over 200 varieties of trees. We have over 1,000 varieties of plants, over 120 different varieties of ferns, 13 miles of hiking trails. We have waterfall for pictures. We have waterfall that you are able to get in. We also have beautiful river like this. But the rainforest is a place when you come in contact with Mother Nature.
A connection Francisco knows all too well.
For me, it means everything, because I was born and raised, especially in Rio Grande, the main entrance of the forest. And for me, it means everything, because I was raised between the river and the ocean.
As I explored the beauty and diversity of Puerto Rico, from its rainforest to its beaches, it became clear how connected the land and culture are.
So beautiful.
And just as Tito carries the legacy of his African ancestors through Bomba, Puerto Rico continues to carry a spirit of resilience and community that shapes its identity, where every beat of the drum and every wave that crashes against the shore tells the story of a people who honor their past while moving forward.